before I start my presentation, can anyone see this? Right? The answer is no.
No.
Now, is there something missing from this? What if I can just take this onto a computer and just broadcast it to a screen? Then you can see what has been written over here, correct?
Yeah.
So there's something missing in this room that enabled me to do that. What is that? A projector. I know you're thinking about it.
No, good eyesight.
No, you cannot see. So, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, for my speech today, I'm going to propose for us to have a projector. I'm going to sell to you the benefits of having a projector. But first, since we do not have a projector, I'm going to hand this proposal to all of you so that you can peruse whilst I'm giving a speech. I didn't print enough. So
I don't. I read it on the internet.
Oh, yeah, you did too.
the benefits can be summarized in 3 letters: PMT-AAA. The first P stands for professionalism. Right? With this projector, we can project, no pun intended, we can project a professional image to other people. Once we have this projector, people will see us as being professional. Because instead of using a flip chart, the ones that you hand-drawn or handwritten on it, we can actually use a projector and use a proper PowerPoint presentation. And you can screen whatever pictures you have or whatever typings you have. That's the first P. The second letter is M, and stands for membership. In order to build up membership, in order to attract people to our group, to our Toastmasters group, we need to have this membership. We need to have a projector to build up membership. Now, let me just digress for a while. How to build membership consists of 4 F, which are, right? The first F stands for friends. When you make friends, you come here, you make friends, you tend to want to come to the meeting over and over again. And that's why perhaps why most of us join this club. Second one is fun. I'm sure those, for example, Marisa, maybe she joined because we are fun. Are we fun? We are, right?
Yes.
Yes, we have fun.
Well done, yes. Confident.
So, we have fun. That's why people join us. The next one is fun with a D. Funded. It's what is inside your pocket and what's inside our pockets. If we do not have enough money, we won't join, or if the club doesn't have enough money, then the club will cease to exist. And the last one, which is the most related to what I'm talking about, is facilities. Now, an excellent facility will attract the correct people. Okay, let me illustrate to you. Maybe a person A who came here and get all experience all this F. He has friends, he has fun, and he has the fun to join this club. But he also joined another club, for example, because it has friends, fun, and also facilities. Maybe they have better air condition, maybe they are cooler, maybe they have a projector, because this guy loves to make presentations using a projector. Maybe they have a video camera, for example. So the last F, facilities, plays an important role in attracting membership and building upon the membership. The next one is T, time saving. Okay, for your information, in all my presentations in Toastmasters, I never take more than 1 day to prepare it. Okay, I never take more than one day to prepare it. I just take 1 day to on the computer, do whatever. Even the proposal is made in 1 day. But of course, the thought process sometimes lasts for months or for years. I build up ideas and stuff. But to actually put together a proposal, a presentation, it just takes one day. Now imagine if I use another mode of presentation, for example, a flip chart. I need to draw onto the flip chart or to write onto the flip chart, and it might take a few hours, maybe take a few days, to scan pictures onto the flip chart. Or maybe I use another mode of presentation. Maybe I use, the cardboards where I print. It will take time to actually print and to make sure that everything is A-okay. Do you agree with me? Yes. So in order to save time, we need to have a projector. Now all of you have or going to do projects that are needing some sort of visual aids. Like for example, competent communicator project number 8. It needs to have a visual aid like maybe a PowerPoint presentation, maybe something else, flip chart for example. And the easiest way to do project number 8 is using a PowerPoint presentation. And there are other projects like in the advanced manual whereby you also need to use a projector. For example, the one presenting to a TV audience. Now, to be a TV audience, you need to have a camera and also to have a projector in order for the evaluator to judge you on it. So in a lot of projects in Toastmasters, you will need to have a projector. So that's point number 2. It's time saving and it actually allows you to put together your presentation in a way shorter time. Next one is excellent training. Now, all of us, whether in work or in school, we are taught to use presentation. And the most effective way to bring across a point to the audience is by using presentation using a PowerPoint. So in order to make this Toastmaster as a perfect training ground for our work and our school, we need to have a projector so that we can practice. For example, where can I stand when I'm doing presentation? Should I use a pointer? Should I use a clicker, for example? Or should I stand in front of the screen? Things, nitty-gritty things like that can actually influence your presentation. So it's an excellent training tool for all of us, Toastmasters. Next is environmentally friendly. Now, in printing all the proposals, I already killed some of the trees already. So, in order to save more trees and to be more environmentally friendly, we can just use a PowerPoint presentation. We can use a projector and just broadcast it to our screen, where maybe you lose some you leave some carbon footprint here and there, but overall you don't kill any trees. So you are actually playing a part for the earth, and that's very noble of you. And the last one is easy. Right, many a times you actually, sorry. Many a times you want to view a video, for example, a training video from TI, Toastmasters International. You can just upload this to your laptop and just play it. Or maybe you want to show the latest speech from the Toastmasters competition, for example. You can just put it into the laptop and just broadcast it. It's easier than now. We cannot really show any videos because we don't have projector. Alright, so I'll talk about this projector. Do we have any projector? Other than purchasing this projector, can we do anything else besides buying a projector? Answer is yes. We have two options. One is using the DigiShow, which is owned by Jason, and the other one is by using rental. We can rent the projector from the restaurant, this hotel. So DigiShow is a nifty new gadget. I'm sure you have seen it, Jason, right? I'm sure you have seen Jason using it. but it only works for iPad and iPhone. So those who do not have iPad or iPhone cannot use it. That's disadvantage number one. And secondly, it's hard to pause and play. So that's the only drawbacks I have for digital. So the next one is rental. Now let's talk about cost right now. How much is a rental for this projector? So for our meetings will be $50. And for any other events, not meeting, will be $150. Let me just give a ballpark figure of one meeting that requires projector per month. Let me just multiply it by 12. Be $600. You can follow this calculation inside the proposal. And maybe you just need it for non-meetings purposes. So it's 150. It will total up to $750, and that is for only 1 year. In contrast, if we purchase the projector, you can find a quote behind the last page. It is only $490. Now, the length life of this is about 90 days, but we can always replace it. Some varies, is 90 days, some 1 year. But the life of the projector itself is 3 to 5 years. Let's just be conservative and take 3 years. So we divide 490 divided by 50, divided by 3, and $450 divided by 3, and you get 150. This is per year. So you can compare cost-wise. Per year we only pay 150 if we purchase it, but if we rent it, we have a potential of incurring $750. So cost-wise, purchasing is a better and more economical solution. Over here, right, money we have in treasury, we have 3,000 plus. So we have more than enough to sustain this purchase. So we do not need for extra money. I'm actually using this as an example because some of my clubs back in Malaysia, they are student clubs, so they do not have any money. So what they have to do when to buy a projector, they have to pool money together. So we are very lucky. Alright, the pros of rental. The pros of rental is that we are flexible. That means we can choose to buy or not to buy to get or not to get the rentals. No one needs to keep the assets. That means no one holds responsibility for the assets. And it's potentially cheaper. Let's say there's maybe 10 months which no one requires a projector. Maybe you just times 2, maybe it's just $100 instead of $600. There's a potential of lowering the cost. The cons of rental is that the projector might not be available. For example, you need a projector last minute. The projector might not be available, and it might be more expensive than the purchase. And another cons of rental, in contrast to the pros of the purchasing, is that we can do our meetings everywhere. That means we can move out from this compound. We can use Jason's house to do our presentation.
It's about trouble from midway to way.
Alright, so that's for my presentation. It's time for the